Hey, hi, how we doing, people up there on YouTube? What we got here today, it's a 2003 Chevrolet S10 with a 2.2 engine liter. And the reason we got this truck here is because there's a leak from nowhere. The owner complained just leak underground. I mean, under the car in the ground, and uh, I suspect from the radiator. Normally, this radiator, it's a plastic in this area, and usually, with the over time, they get cracked. They get overheat, and you know some parts just broken uh, from here. Sometimes happens on in the joint right here between the aluminum clips and the plastic. So today we're gonna diagnostic and we're gonna find out where's that leak. This truck has been sometimes kind of a little bit overheat, and that's the complaint. So today we got this tool right here. You guys can look at it. You can rent it or buy it if you got access to the local store. I'll probably rent it. Except to you guys, I buy this tool because I always need it. So we can run the test. All depends which car you're using it. And here we got this vehicle. Example, this vehicle, you can use this kind of adapter, or like this one if you work on Toyota or Nissan. This is different sizes. If you look closer here, so it all depends what type of radiator or what kind of car you're using it. In this case, that's the standard size, which is already on this one, so we don't have to put any adapter. If you guys working on, example, I'm gonna say BMW, Audi, Volvo, some different radiators, you probably use this kind of adapters. This is a little different. You all depends what type of vehicle. This one is threaded, so in a reservoir, some, like, I'm gonna say BMW, you got it. Adapt. You have to put the adapter right here because it's threaded. So, well, that's not a big deal. I'm just trying to show to you guys the difference on those two adapter testers. So here's for BMWs and Audis and all bunch of cars. This one is for national cars like Dodge, Ford, some Fords, Chevrolet. Okay, anyways, what we're gonna do today, we're gonna run a test and pressurize the radiator, and we're going to find out where is the leak. It could be from any hose, somewhere running from here, this hose, but I'm hardly suspecting from the radiator because I can see water under the car right here. You guys see that? We don't know where is the leak, but I suspect that the leak, it's on the radiator. I don't think it's in the engine, or from there to the engine. So we'll find out. Okay, what we're gonna expect from here, if you guys look closer, there's a different pressure levels, and then we have to go on 15 psi. So right there, we have to pressurize this to make 15 pounds, which it's the cap says 15 psi. So that's where we have to put it on, and then we want to wait and see if where is the leak. Right now the engine is cold, it's not hot at all, because if you try find out a leak when the engine is running, normally if the engine is running, it's hard and see it, and it's hard and if you try to listen the noise or the leak, you can't, because the engine is making noise, and then all hoses are hot, you can't see it. That's the best way, guys, to find out any leak, anything here. So let's run a test. Okay, so what we're gonna do, it's easier. Make sure to thread it all the way and get tight. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put pressure on this pump and leave it on 15. If this one is dropped, the pressure is dropped, that means it's somewhere around here it's leak. We're gonna look around and try to pay attention if it's leak somewhere. I suspected from the radiator, 100% radiator to me, but we see it. So on the white spot right here, that's our 15 pounds. There you go, guys. Look at that. It's dropping right away. And I can hear it's dropping on the ground. So there's low pressure right away. There we go. Leak is right there. Driver's side, passenger side, right side. I said right side, in the front, really narrow to here. There's this leak. So now I know the radiator is bad. Nothing else. I don't see any other leak. And I'm gonna go under here. Here we go. It's leak on the ground. Drip. And look at that. All this sensor, I think it's an airbag sensor or something like that. It's getting wet. See that? Okay. Alright, so next step, it'll be remove all this plastics on the way. Also, we're gonna remove the air filter, air duct, and we try to get this radiator out. By the way, because I was suspecting from the radiator, we got our brand new radiator, and we're gonna try to remove the radiator. All right. We did remove the air filter. The next step, to try to don't spill antifreeze on the ground. What I do is put a little hose here, so that way it's fill the throw water on the container under here. So this is the next step. It's loose this one. What I use this kind of pliers and turn it, and there you go. No spills. And what I'm trying to do is remove all this air duct. There you go. This part is coming out. So what I take off a couple clips on top of it, and I have to lift a little bit those AC hoses, and then you can take this off. All right, there it is. So now, next step, let's take off these two bolts, number 10s, another 3 in the front, and another 2 here. So we kind of able to remove the radiator. Okay, I already got the lower radiator hose off, so I'm going to remove this now. What I do, try to give it some space and take this off. Set it on the side, and the last thing, remove this one. There's a clip. You have to push it. So now just push it back, and you're good to go. Now we have our radiator off. Just now there is the part that I would like to show you guys here. See? All the way, the crack gets all the way somewhere here. So this is the problem. Usually that's the problem on this kind of radiators. And the other part which is damaged, it's in here. Sometimes this one leaks. In this case, it's only this spot broken. So we got our solution right now. And there is our new radiator. So we're gonna install it back. Alright guys, after installing the new radiator, we got the radiator already installed, and we got already filled up coolant. I'm gonna run the same test to provide if it's another leak or something else. So let's do this. All right. Alright guys, what we got here, 15 pounds of pressure, and it's steady. So that means it's no leak at all. There you go. 15 pounds there, and no leak. There you go. It's no leak at all. Everything is dry. Good pressure. The hoses are solid, hard, so you guys can see it. This one. And we still got same thing, 15 pounds. So I think that's it. That's the way how detect any leaks. Thanks for watching.